He just needed,
Number
I
11.
don't know if he's seen it or not. Ellie was supposed to find out that the warm-up was on. He was going to go reprint the program. He's not on the program.
Number 11.
11. Cyber.
I don't know how to spell his last name.
Just put Hunter as number 11. And he may have already seen it. I don't know. I haven't seen him here though. He's in the office.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Devil fans, community basketball fans, welcome to your high school for class 2024-25 season opener. Before we get to tonight's starting lineups, J.J. Brown, playing right, and Abby Lee will present the national anthem.
So yeah, I think we would take that as far as we can.
Starting from the Lady Devils, a 5'8" senior, number 11, Maddie Hodgson. Starting for the Lady Lancers, a senior, number 15, Bella Tabanaro. Starting for the Lady Devils, a 5'9" junior, number 21, Kylie Hodgson. Starting for the Lady Lancers, a senior, number 24, Elise White. Starting for the Lady Devils, a 5'5.5" senior, number 22, Riley Paulser. And starting for the Lady Lancers, a sophomore, number 30, Cameron Sanders. And starting for the Lady Devils, a 6' senior, number 35, Jackson Powell. The Lady Devils are head coached by David Pitts and assistant coach Skylar Clevenger.
Hey, do you see my children anywhere? We don't have anybody to run the darn camera. I thought Evan was going to do it, and I'm trying to both of them freaking answer. Okay, that's why I was curious if you see them. Okay, I'll text Evan if I can. I bet he's watching Casey. Team up.
And opening tip is controlled by the Lady Devils. Holly will give it over to Hodgson. Balls are controlling the point right now. On a good pass knocked away there by the Lancers. Devils will control. Hodgson gets it into Daniels. Looks like Southeast has come out in a man-to-man defense. Cross-court pass over to Hodgson. Should get it back to Daniels. Daniels shots up, no good. Rebound there by Palzer. Put back, no good. Rebound out of bounds off the Southeast. Devils will retain possession on the baseline. Southeast kind of falls back. Nope, they're going to stay in their man. Ball's out on the right wing. Looking to rotate around to Daniels. Hodgson, nice feed inside the Powell. She can't control it. Daniels loses it out of bounds, trying to save a bit. Turnover on the Red Devils. Southeast will have their first offensive possession here. 7:14 left in the first quarter. Tabanero control the ball for the Southeast. Looks like the Red Devils are going to start in a 2-1-2 zone. They feed it inside. Nice job there by Hodgson, knocking away. Tabanero is going to control it. Shots put up and good there by White. First basket of the game. Southeast comes out into the full court man press here. Good job by the Lady Devils getting across the timeline. Try to feed Jackson Powell inside, knocked away. Devils going to retain possession. Turnover there by the Red Devils. Southeast going to go coast to coast. That is Tabanero for two. Lady Devils are kind of getting in, turns the ball over. 3-point attempt by Southeast, no good. Rebounded by Southeast. Inside first, foul there by Powell.
Where's your brother at? Yes, we're going to come around the camera up here.
First free throw is good.
Okay.
Number 10, Charlie Gideon checks into the game. Both free throws made there by Sutton. .6:02 left in the first quarter. 6-0. Lady Lancers jump on top of the Lady Devils here. Palzer feeds it inside to Powell. She lays it up and good. She's also fouled. Go to the line to shoot one.
She will go to the line to shoot two. Players first personal team 1. Jackson to shoot free throws. Get one opportunity.
We apologize. We're having to multitask up here this evening. Welcome Wade into the broadcast crew here.
I apologize for any deficiencies on the video technique here.
Powell misses her free throw. 6-2 Lady Lancers. 5:46 left in the first quarter. Sutton's 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound there by Palzer. Going to be foul on the play. That'll be on number 35, Tegan Warner. That'll be her first foul. Well, Wade, Southeast come out of that man-to-man full court press that they've played the last few years, and it's kind of given the Lady Devils a little bit of fit here early on.
Yeah, we took care of it once or twice, but the other 3 or 4 possessions, it's, like you said, it's all kinds of fits.
Cameron Sanders checks back in here for the Lady Lancers. As Kylie Hodgson is going to try to inbound the ball here, gets it over to Daniels. Got an offensive foul on Powell.
believe it is.
That'll be 2 quick fouls here on Jackson Powell.
Their second.
5:25 left in the first quarter. We'll probably get someone off the bench, give her a break.
Yeah, that's not what the Lady Devils need to start with Jackson too.
Red Devils come back in a 1-2-2 zone here. Southeast looking to get it inside and kick it back out to Sutton. A little bit of trouble there by Sanders. No control on the right wing. Lady Devils defense pretty solid right now, Wade. Is a good rotation on that 1-2-2 zone.
Yeah, doing a nice job getting out quick on the ball and not allowing the ball to get inside.
Freshman number 12, Kaylee Johnson, checks in for the first time here for the Red Devils. Down low pass. As soon as we talk about that rotation, they kind of let up there and let number 35 Moore get her first basket of the game. 8-2, Lady Lancers. 4:37 left in the first quarter. Nice look. Ball cannot be controlled. Hodgson to Hodgson. I believe that was Maddie that lost it out of bounds.
Yes. That was a nice look there by her sister.
They start feeding it inside to Warner. She misses a shot. Fight for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Good job there by Kaylee Johnson getting in there, tying it up.
Jump ball's ball possession to Southeast.
Three-point attempt by the Lancers, no good. Rebound chased down by Daniels. She'll push it up the left-hand side of the floor. Looking to reset over here to Hodgson. Tries to pass it down to Maddie, and it's knocked away, but possession will retain here by the Lady Devils. Ball's at the top of the key, gets it over to Johnson. Reset it to the top. Not a good place to pick it up there, Wade.
No, Riley kind of got herself in trouble there.
She'll come away with the rebound somehow. Hodgson over on the right wing. Bad pass there, turnover. Warner coast to coast, lays it up, no good. I believe they're going to get Palzer with her first foul.
Foul against Lady Devils. This is their first personal.
There's no way I can read them ref's fingers. Yep, first foul on Palzer. How's your glasses? You see everything good?
Not real good. Thought it was going to be a plus to have them on this evening, but it is not. Not too sure. I can't see better without it.
Warner misses the first free throw.
Probably not a good sign. I haven't had them very long, so I'm thinking my sight might be getting worse quicker.
Warner goes 0 for 2 from the line. Rebounded by the Devils. Palzer trying to set the offense up, gets it to Johnson. Johnson tries to get it over to Hodgson, but it's knocked away. They'll retain possession down low. Palzer shot, no good. Rebounded there by Gideon. She'll lose it, but tracked down by Warner. Southeast pushes ahead. Good job of Johnson breaking that up. Good turnover on Southeast.
Yeah, nice hustle there by the freshman.
That pass right to Southeast. They'll miss the layup. They'll get a putback and count it.
Basket's good.
Sanders with the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot one. They get Kaylee Daniels for her first foul. And her free throw is good. Red Devils try to push it up the floor to Daniels. She's going to save it off of Southeast. Nice little hustle play there by Daniels. Kylie the inbound ball for the Lady Devils. Tries to get in there to Daniels. Ball's at the top of the key. Nice look downside to Daniels, but she cannot come up with it. One thing about it, Wade, Southeast likes to get out and run.
Yeah, when they get their hands on the ball, they kick it and go.
White scores another 2 for the Lady Lancers. 2:46 left here in the first quarter. Timeout by the Lady Devils. 13-2 the Lancers. Well, Wade, we knew coming in this season we was going to have to try to eliminate some of the turnovers that plagued the Lady Devils here last year. And we're kind of falling in that same boat here at the beginning, just having trouble taking care of the ball, getting across that court.
Yeah, most definitely. That was the trend from last year. And unfortunately kind of continuing here to start this evening here. And a lot of it just, you know, they're kind of covered there, trying to lob it over the top, but not getting enough on it. And some of those steals haven't been real tough there. They're pretty easy for Southeast there to get their hand on it and go the other way.
Yep. Update across the gym here. The junior varsity boys taking on the JV Southeast Lancers. JV boys down in the second quarter, 10-5. Early on in the second quarter, 5:45 left over there. Back to action here at the girls' game. Daniels over to Hosden. Back to Daniels. Set it on the right wing to Paulser. Nice skip pass over to Hodgson. Hodgson's going to try to get it back to Daniels. Probably should have took that one up. Knocked away by Southeast. Red Devils to keep possession on the baseline. Knocked away there by Southeast. Warner get her hands in there. Possession stays here with the Lady Devils. Kylie Hodgson to inbound it. Gets it over to Pulser. She'll drive baseline. Get cut off by Warner. They'll kick it back out to Johnson. Rotate it right over to Southeast. And I believe that is Cavanero gets another basket. Johnson somehow gets it to Hodgson on the other side, but Hodgson throws it right off of Daniels' knee. Be a turnover on the Lady Devils. Anna Myers checks in the game for the Lady Devils. Her first action here this evening. 3-point attempt by the Lady Lancers. No good. Rebounded by Hodgson. Be Maddie Hodgson with the rebound. Halser throws it out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Devils. 1:28 left here in the first. 15-2 Lady Lancers. Nice job there. Pauls are getting that ball striped away and is going to take it coast to coast. Pull up. Cannot get the shot off. Kicks it out to Hodgson. Back to Paulser. 18-footer. She got nailed. No good, but she will go to the line to shoot two.
Mountain Stadium. It's their first personal. Team 3. Riley will shoot 2 free throws. Riley makes the first one.
Nice job of Paulser stepping up and hitting the first one. And give her both of them.
Riley makes both.
Southeast back on the offensive possession here quickly. Tabanero on the right wing. Going to drive, free throw line, kick out. Drive there by White was no good. All the way in for
Basket's good by Tabanero.
Tabanero. 17-4 here, winding down less than 30 seconds left in the quarter. Daniels will drive baseline, kick it back out to Hodgson. She looked nice look inside to Pulser. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound there by White. White tries to push it ahead. Daniels went for the steal. Feed down low, no good. Put back is good.
Basket's good by Sutton.
Sutton with another 2. Turnover there by Daniels. 3-point attempt at the buzzer's no good, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. Lady Lancers 19, Lady Devils 4. We'll step aside and come back for second quarter action. Uh-oh. Sister's tongue. Welcome back for second quarter action. Red Devils have the ball here coming out of the quarter break. Get it into Polder. She's going to try to set long pass, way too long for Myers, and that'll be a turnover on Polder. Southeast sets it over here on the left baseline. The Devils go back to the right there, man.
Yep, come out of timeout there over there.
3-point good.
Cameron Davis.
22-4 Lady Lancers. Palzer pushes ahead to Daniels. Down to Hodgson. Nice give and go to Palzer. Kick out. Daniels 3. No good. Rebound 5-4, but pulled down by Southeast, but off of Southeast. Red Devils retain possession. Hodgson, the inbound for the Lady Devils, gets it into Palzer. Palzer at the extended elbow there, gets it to Myers. Myers shot, no good. Rebound by Palzer. She's going to be fouled on the floor. Going to get Sanders for her first personal foul. Team number gets 1 for the quarter. Hodgson's going to throw it in, gets it over to Daniels. Cross-court pass to Hodgson, stolen by Warner. She'll go coast to coast, laid up, no good. She'll get drilled there by Maddie Hodgson. She'll pick up her first foul.
First person in team.
Oh,
Powell
Powell.
comes back with the 2 fouls.
So, Coach Pitt's rolling the dice here in the second quarter. Early on, 6:55 left in the quarter, brings Powell back with 2 fouls. And I can't say that I blame him. They need a little offense here.
No, they didn't have much choice. They get him back in there.
Tabanero kicks it over here to White. Back to Warren, top of the key. White drives in, picks it up, in a little bit of trouble. Ought to be about a 3-second call, but no dice. Good job there by Polzer knocking it away. Myers comes out of the pack with it. She'll drive down the right-hand side. Get it back to Polzer at the right wing. Polzer loses control but regains possession. Pitch down there to Myers. Daniels for 3, no good. Rebound by Warner. Warner inside, goes straight up. Powell's still trying to stay straight up. Nice little up and under score for Warner.
Basket's good by Warner.
Lady Devils was in good position there, Wade. Just a better move by Warner.
Yep, no doubt. She got around Powell there. Powell had to be careful.
Myers, little 12-foot shot, no good. Rebounded there by Tabanero. Tabanero's going to push it up the floor here for Southeast. Picks it up. Pass it down on baseline back to Warner. White looking to drive on Palzer. Nice drive there. Palzer's going to pick up her second foul.
Lady Devil's done a better job there getting some decent shots down here on the offensive end, but just cannot get one to go in the basket.
Yep, there's a lid on it down our end.
Not terrible shots.
Nice job, Lady Devils taking the ball away there. Johnson comes out with it, gets it over to Palzer. Kick ahead to Hodgson to Powell, back to Hodgson. Block, no call. They'll stay down here with the Red Devils. Looked like it could have been a foul on Southeast there.
Yeah, it looked like she came right across Kylie there and got a piece of her arm around the shot.
Johnson now on top, gets the Palzer left wing, will give and go. Layup no good by Johnson. Gotta have those bunnies. The other direction, shot no good.
Powell's being careful as she can in there in the paint.
Johnson gets it, comes out of the breakaway, got a 2-on-2. She's gonna take it up, lay it up. No way. No way. Nice move there by Johnson. Offensive foul called on Johnson, be her first foul. Don't agree with that call, do you, Mr. Gilder?
No, it looked like a block to me there. I thought a nice job there by the freshman, taking it up strong. It looked to me like she got bumped on the way up.
Yeah, no doubt. Tabanero drives in, almost walked with it. Warner right around Powell.
So we're going to get Warner for that one, are they?
I believe that is correct, and that'll be Warner's second foul.
She's headed straight to the bench anyway, so I'm assuming that's on her.
Number 13, Sutton, will check back in for the Lady Lancers.
Second person. 2.
Hodgson throws it right out of bounds off of Johnson. Not a good pass at all. Kind of shoot herself in the foot, Wade. A lot of passes, pretty errant right now.
Yeah, I mean, you throw that one right at her knees, it's hard for her to bend down and catch it on the run.
Tabanero to set for the Lady Lancers. She'll drive it around. Kick back out. Shots up and good there by number 12, Charlie Gideon. Be her first basket of the game. Got a 30-second timeout here by Coach Pitts. 4:09 left here in the second quarter. It's the Lady Lancers 26, Lady Devils 4. Wade, we'll take time right now. Guys, at halftime of the girls' game, don't step away. We're going to have a special guest interview. Coach Bourne, head coach of the Erie boys basketball team, is going to join us during the halftime of the girls' game here to discuss a little bit of the upcoming season for the boys basketball team.
Should be an exciting few minutes.
Oh man, anytime you can get Bourne corner for a conversation, it's an exciting time. Update on the JV game. Southeast 21, Red Devils 10, 3:30 left in the third quarter. Back to live action here for the varsity game. Pass ahead to Daniels over on the left wing. Gets it back to Palzer. Wrap around to Johnson. Red Devils going to reset 4 high, 1 low, and here comes the steal. And that Tabanero, no, that's Sutton. Sutton for 2.
All knocked out of bounds there, be Red Devil basketball.
Myers gets it in, back to Daniels. Daniels up the left side. Devils trying to reset their offense here, gets it to Daniels to the left wing. Cross court, Palzer's knocked away. Be another turnover on the Red Devils. We're going to have a jump ball here. Ball will go to Southeast.
It's another one of them passes that man, there's just no way that thing was going to get through there. 3 defenders there
Yeah.
and tried to force it in there.
Southeast doing a good job on that man defense, you know, just playing away and shooting them passing lanes real quick. 3-point attempt up, no good. Rebound by Southeast. Those swinging around. I believe that is Tabanero for 3 there, no good. Rebound contained by Southeast, still no good. Another shot. Finally, Powell's going to pull it away. Huh. They call a jump ball. Did I see that right?
You did. Jump ball and Lady Devil possession. Probably could have been a couple over the backs there.
Oh, we got away with one there. Daniel's going to get it across half court for the Lady Devils. Kick over to Myers. She can't handle the pass. Southeast comes out, going to turn it over as they step on the sideline. So go back to the Red Devils here. 2:50 left in the second quarter.
A little sloppy there on both ends here in the last few possessions.
That they have. Let that pass right into Sanders. She'll go coast to coast, lay it up for 2. Myers going to try to get it ahead. Good defensive possession there by Gideon just to knock it out of bounds as Johnson had broke away there.
Good idea there on the pass, but just didn't quite get enough on it to get over the defender's arms.
Hodgson will check in. Myers and Pulser will take a break here. 2:35 left in the quarter. Hodgson gets it into Jackson. Tries to get it to Johnson, then another turnover. Sanders coming up the floor, lay it up and in.
Basket's good by Sanders.
Daniels to trigger it in, tries to get it over Pulser. Somehow gets it to Johnson. Nice pass over to Hodgson. Her shot's up.
Maddie Hodgson.
Maddie with her first basket of the night.
Nice job there by the Lady Devils.
Yeah, that possession, they did a good job of passing ahead. And to their teammate. 3-point attempt is up and good.
3-pointer's good. What?
Lady Devils break it again here.
Nice bounce pass down to Powell. She can't get the money. Looked like last night. Back out to Tabanero, gets it across. Now they feed inside. Southeast loses it out of control. But they're going to say it's off of Powell, so possession will stay with Southeast.
Powell got a hand in there and knocked it out.
I think we got pretty lucky to get a foul.
Yeah, I do too. I think Jackson might have thought she got number 3 there.
Tabanero to trigger it in for Southeast, gets it over here to the right wing. Tabanero free throw jumper, good. Another basket for Tabanero.
Basket's good. Tabanero.
Johnson loses control of another steal here by Southeast. Nice drive right down the middle of the lane there for Sutton.
2
She'll
points.
score number 2. 39-6, Southeast, 1:01 left in the quarter. Daniel's going to bring it up for the Lady Devils. Southeast continues to stay in that man-to-man defense way as we throw the ball away again. Layup no good. Third attempt no good. We're just getting out hustled up and down the floor now.
Yeah, we're just turning and throwing the ball, not even looking when we're passing the ball at the moment.
30 seconds left here in the first half. Hodgson over to Daniels. She'll fire a tray. No good. Rebound fought for there, but pulled out by, who's that, number 12? Gideon? Sutton over the left wing is going to drive around, pull up inside the paint, kick back out. Lady Devils went to this man-to-man here early on in the second quarter and has decided to stay in it here the last 8 seconds of the quarter. Tabanero to trigger it in for Southeast. Good defense there with Johnson. Just quite couldn't get a hold of it. Sutton drives in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound and put back, no good. And that is how the first half will end here in Erie, Kansas. Lady Lancers 39.
His roommates, all three of them needed to play because none of them went to their week-long stay in Alabama. Because Ethan had to come home from Mary's funeral and couldn't go to Alabama, so he couldn't. That was just a rule. He couldn't play first half. He had 17 in 9 minutes. Started second half.
Oh, you're up.
Back to live action here. Lancer basketball inside, shot up, blocked, taken away there by Powell. Reach in there by Southeast, be a jump ball call. Turn the ball over to the Lady Devils on the possession. I'm going to tell you some of these numbers around. These little classes are failing me again.
I know.
KK brings it across here for the Lady Devils.
Put two blind guys up in the hut for football and then have two blind guys live stream. That's pretty smart.
Kicked out to Hodgson. She loses control. Knocked out of bounds there by the Lancers. Lady Devil, we're up to Lady Devil basketball. Yeah, Lancers went on in.
Oh my.
Hodgson throws it in and throws it over half court and out of bounds, beating Lancer basketball.
She thought she was in center field.
I believe that'll be Sanders to play it in there for the Lancers. Gets it into Tavanero. Head to White. She'll skip it over the right wing to Sanders. Her jump shot up, no good. Rebound there by Daniels. Down low to Hodgson. Back out to Palmer. Skip it over to Daniels. She'll pull up from three. A little short. Ball tipped out of bounds off the Lady Lancers. Be the Lady Devil basketball under their own basket. 7:05 to go here in the third. 39-6 Lady Lancers. Lady Devils throw it out top here. Inside to Palzer. She'll square up. Kick it over to Hodgson. No jumper, no good. Offensive board there by Powell. Kick it out top to KK. Over to Maddie. On the left wing to Kylie. She'll pull up. A little strong. Rebound there by Tavanero. She'll push for the Lady Lancers all the way down the left side. Kick it out to Smith. Her three is no good. The White, rather, that is. No good. Back over to White. Top the key to Sanders. Three-pointer there by Tavanero is no good. Fight for the ball, be a jump ball there on the offensive rebound. Possession all stays with the Lady Lancers.
One thing it'll be interesting to see when we get to the boys' game, Wade, if they allow this much body inside.
I believe that would be in our favor if they do.
Probably so.
Coach Moore would like to have a little physicalness in that. That's just a little too tall there that time for Wren. Sails out of bounds, turnover on the Lady Lancers. Hodgson to play it in. He'll get it in to Daniels. Daniels goes between the legs before she picks it up. It's a screen from Palzer. On the left wing to Hodgson. To Powell at the high post. On the right wing to Hodgson. Back to Powell inside. Layup up and no good. Here down there by Tavanero. She looks to push for the Lady Lancers. And on the right wing to Sanders. Coach Sanders calls a 30-second timeout here for the Lady Lancers.
30-second timeout.
Well, Lady Devils have picked up the pace a little bit here. We cannot get the ball to go through the basket, but we've done a little better job on the defensive end and better job rebounding the ball so far to start the half.
We have to go down at halftime and get a bag of popcorn and take over as Coach Pitts, and I'm guessing
That might be the problem.
that's the problem.
That's probably right. He's probably short on the popcorn and the salt. But he traded it for a pretty nice interview, so it's more.
I did. And just so people know, I believe we're going to be able to return the favor at the boys' halftime show and maybe get to visit a little bit with Coach Pitts if he'll come up here.
Maybe. If he dares.
He might just go home.
Lady Lancer basketball. Over here in the right wing to White. Back out top to Tabanero. Over on the left wing, 3-pointer up, no good there by Sanders. Fight for the board comes the way there by White. Gets it over here to
Yeah, 13-7.
Passing good by Sutton.
He is good for the baseline jumper there. 2 points for Sutton. Sutton gets a hand on the Palzer pass, strips it away. Palzer does a nice job fighting back for it with a jump ball there at center court.
So we have a turnover,
And then jump shot. Lady Devil basketball.
Myers will check back in here for the Lady Devils. Hodgson,
You got it.
Kylie will check out.
Good thing I recognize these girls because I sure cannot read those numbers. Get it in to KK. Ooh, cross court pass by Palzer, taken away there by Tabanero. Ball knocked away. Taken away again by Palzer. Palzer's pass, ooh, stripped away, recovered by Powell. Kick out to Palzer on the left wing to Hodgson. Maddie drives to the baseline. Nice look inside the Palzer. Shot up, no good. Gets it on board. Kicks it to Myers. Her shot is blocked. Taken away there by what number? Warner.
White for 3 is good.
Didn't see a right for
3-pointer is
35.
good, but White.
KK on the left wing. Gets the double team there. Gets it over to Palzer. Left wing to Hodgson. Inside to Powell. Wide open layup. It's good by Jackson Powell. 44-8, Lady Lancers lead, 4:30 to go here in the third. Back on the baseline, White for another 3. It is perfect.
3-pointer is good by
Back-to-back
White.
threes there by White. Extends the lead to 47-8. Daniels in the backcourt, gets it over to Myers. Myers down the right side there. Good pressure there by the Lady Lancers. Gets it to KK, 3 at the top of the key. Good.
KK
Daniels
for
finally
3.
gets one to go in. I believe that's the first out of 5 attempts.
First points of the game for Daniels.
Right back come the Lady Lancers. Back out top to Tabanero. Over the right wing to White. Tabanero on the left wing. High post there to Warner. Get over the left wing. Shot up no good there. Rebound by KK. Shot up, get it over to Palzer. Palzer back over to Daniels. Daniels the baseline to Myers. Myers pumps, puts it on the floor, has it taken away there by Tabanero. She pushes 1-on-3, pushes off on Palzer, shoots it up and good.
Passing
Kind of looked
good
like she
by
cleared
Sutton.
Palzer out of there with her left hand.
Looked like it to me, but no call there.
Myers brings it across. Double team there, in trouble, gets it over to KK. She drives, her pass tipped away there by White. Good hustle, she saves it into the backcourt, picked up by Palzer. Still Lady Devil basketball. She gets it ahead to Myers. Right hand dribble, pulls it back out to Palzer. Palzer swings it to KK, wide open 3 at the top of the key. Boom.
KK for
Still
3.
the second one to go.
Maybe
2 in a row.
Maybe she'll catch a little fire here.
That's right. 49-14. Lady Devils still trail. White, another wide open 3. She misses this one, rebounded by Sanders. Back to White. She did not take the 3. Skips it over to Sanders. She'll try it from 3. No good. The rebound there by Hodgson. She turns and throws it right to Sanders. Her jumper no good. That is not Sanders. I'm sorry. That is Wren. KK to bring it across. On the left side to Hodgson. Double team there, back out top to KK. Back to Hodgson. Nice little give and go to KK. Her layup good
KK is
on the
passing.
left side. Nice pass there by Maddie.
Nice little 8-point run here for Daniels. First, finally got one to fall and
Yeah.
just hit a couple more now.
Lady Devils doing a nice job cutting off of that first pass, and Southeast is losing on each player on the cut there. Back over in the right wing to Davis. Wren has it taken away there by Palzer. Palzer 1-on-2, pull up, jumper, good.
Riley
Nice little
Monster.
run here by the Lady Devils, 49-18. Back comes Tabanero. Over to Wren. She skips it over here to White. White puts it on the floor. Pull up jumper from 10. Too strong. Holzer fights for the board. There is a jump ball. Stays with the Lancers.
Oh boy.
Your turn. Mass substitutions here for the Lady Lancers. It looks like we have 4 new ones.
Gideon checks back in. Rimmer be her first action tonight. I don't even have a 33.
Yeah, Myers. Reese Myers. I didn't put her on there probably. Whoops.
Miss that one.
Tipped away there by Powell. Recovered there by Sanders. Her shot short, no good. Offensive board. Blocked there. Scrum on the floor. Jump ball. Whoa. Guess Coach Sanders got a timeout somewhere there. I'm not sure they had possession, but timeout by Coach Sanders and the Lady Lancers. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
I thought that ball was kind of loose there when he got the
Yeah.
timeout called.
I did too, but we're gonna go ahead and give him that 30-second timeout here. At least the Lady Devils come out here the second half with a little bit of fight weight. They got down early and had some things not going their way and kind of hung their heads and just continued to commit turnover after turnover after turnover. And the break here, Coach Fitz has kind of got them back to playing basketball the way they know how to play, and is maybe the deficit here tonight is a little bit too much to overcome. We will see, but at least got them out and actually playing pretty good defense and hitting some shots now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. They looks to me like they changed the offense a little bit. They're running that little pass and cut, and they're getting wide open looks here on that cut. Gideon down over in the corner there, 3-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Palzer. She'll bring it up herself. Kick it off to KK. KK inside the Powell. She'll square it, put it on the floor. Across the lane, little jumper, just a bit short. Rebound there by Gideon. That might be one.
33, I don't have it.
Oh, that's Myers. In the corner here to Wren. She kicks it back up the top to Sanders. Now reset. Back over here to Wren. Inside to Myers. She'll turn, so it slapped away there by Powell. Stay with the Lady Lancers. We moved over here in the middle. Get away from that wall. Flat pole right here too.
Oh, really?
White out front. Gets it off to Sanders. She'll pull it up from deep. Oh, that'll be a bit short.
End of the quarter.
The end of the quarter there. In the 3. Lady Lancers 49 to Lady Devils 18. Like you said, Ryan, the lead was pretty big there at the half, but they did a nice job cutting into it a little bit there. Ran down by Myers. Tied up there. Another jump ball. This possession will go to the Lady Lancers.
Wade, we didn't say, but this quarter might not take quite as long as it will be a running clock here in the fourth quarter.
That is correct. Sanders with the ball there. Left wing inside to Myers. Over here to it's number 32, Rimmer with the shot. It's off. Rebounded there by Palzer. Substitutions there is going to get me a minute to get them all figured out.
That's the truth.
Daniel, she gets fouled from behind there.
That'll be Gideon's first foul of the evening. And Southeast that is only the fourth foul of the night called
In the
on
ball game.
Southeast.
Yeah. You'd have thought there'd been another bump or two somewhere along the way.
Of course, I can't really say much. There's only been 7 total fouls called on the Lady Devils so far this evening also.
That's true. I think the boys' game will be that way as well.
I kind of doubt.
Myers trapped in the corner there. Reach in there and a jump ball. Possession stays with the Lady Devils. You say you doubt that on the next game?
Yeah.
Probably be a touch game.
Yep.
Lady Devils play it in under their own basket. Myers gets it in. Johnson's shot no good. Rebounded by Powell. She kicks it back out to KK. Over to Johnson. She skips it over to Palzer. Palzer gets it knocked away. Myers recovers it. Myers, nice baseline drive. Little jump shot. Perfect there by Myers.
Be her first basket of the game, and I tell you what, Annie's got a nice little shot if she just has enough time to get it off.
Definitely. Myers, the top of the key there. She'll put it on the floor, kick it over the left wing. Back out top to Tavanero. Inside to Warner. Over to Tavanero. She'll kick it over here to White for another three. It's short. Rebounded there by KK. She looks to push for the Lady Devils. Over the left wing to Powell. Back out to Daniels. Inside the Powell. She'll pull up from 12. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Jackson. 49-22. Lady Lancers. 5:20 to go here in the fourth.
Kind of surprised Coach Sanders brought his full starters back in here.
I said run them all back in there, looked like. And on the right wing, this will be Sanders for three. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Myers. She looks to push. Up the right sideline here. She'll pull it back out. Get to Palzer. Palzer ship it over here to Johnson. Johnson back out to Palzer. Trying to get it in the high post. Myers will try a three. It's off. KK had the board. Just could not quite handle it. Back they come here for the Lancers. It's like White, Gideon, Smith, and one other.
Timeout on the floor.
Full timeout here.
Erie Red
Who called
Devils.
that time?
Full timeout.
By the Lady Devils. Yep, Coach Pitts there. Full timeout here by the Lady Devils.
Well, Wade, Lady Devils continue to battle here. It's kept the lead, down considerably compared to what it was at halftime. A lot of good things they're doing here in the second half, so hopefully they can continue as they'll be traveling to Humboldt also next week for the Humboldt Invitational tournament that Red Devils have went up and played in for several years now.
Yeah, it's become a nice little tournament. Gets us some good work there early on, and whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, two of the teams were in our league, so we get to kind of double them up that way.
Right.
But,
I'm assuming Uniontown still goes along with us and Humboldt.
Yes, and Colony Crest.
Colony
correct.
Crest is the other team.
The other team should be.
That's a team that's been several past years.
Yep.
I'm assuming it'll be the same team.
Yep, correct. I mean, that is correct. Play the Lancer basketball on the left wing. Took it out top. Nice job there by Johnson. Stepped in front of it. She'll take it up the other end and she will score it.
Johnson's first basket this evening.
Kaylee Johnson.
It'll be her first high school points there as she is a freshman. Nice block there by Powell. Ooh, steps on the baseline. Could not quite save it there. Nice hustle there by Powell. The Lancers have a little trouble getting it in. Finally get it out top. Here on the left wing to Sutton. She'll kick it back up top. And the high post there to Myers. Keeps the left wing to White. Hey, Johnson steps in front of it again. She's got another breakaway up the right hand side. Oh, a little strong. Offensive board there by Myers. Fight for the ball on the floor.
Good hustle there by Myers.
Yes, nice hustle. She gets on the floor there with the girl that's a lot bigger than she is. Possession stays with Lady Devils, so they will inbound it under their own basket. Back come the starters here for the Lancers.
Coach Sutton must have the over on points or something.
Yeah. Bob's up top to Myers. She controls it. Nice little cut by KK. She'll pull up. Good. And goes for two more. 49-26, Lady Lancers. 2:55 to go here in the fourth. Tavanero over the right wing to White. Back out to Tavanero. She'll pull it back out here, run on the clock. We're gonna work on their little stall game here.
Yeah, first game of the year, I can understand Coach want, Sanders get us, work on some
Certainly.
things that they're gonna have to have later on in this season.
Yep, that is 100% correct. White puts it on the floor, kicks it over here in the corner to Gideon.
Nice.
Gideon gets it tipped away by Johnson once again.
I'm guessing the Lady Lancers probably will not take a shot unless it's
Sure.
a layup.
Certainly.
Just working on the stall game right now.
Out top to Gideon. Over in the right wing to Sanders. Yeah, she'll try a three here, a little strong. Timeout called here by Coach Pitts. Full timeout. Looks like a full timeout by the Lady Devils. Lady Devils still fighting hard here in the second half and have not given up and cut the deficit here. And I would say, like I said, we should have wrote the score down there at the half, or I guess I could tally it up. I would say we sure outscored them here in the second half.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, and it's not like we scored all these points against all their subs either.
Right.
Southeast has ran their starting five most of the evening, have done a good job of getting subs in. They're late in the third quarter into the fourth quarter. Been subbing in and out, working on some things here. So what I'm trying to say is the Lady Devils put points up on their starting five that was out there. So it's not like they just pulled them out and left the JV in. So,
Right. Well,
some good things, accomplished here by the Lady Devils late in this game.
balls are will inbound. And then to Myers. Myers cross court pass taken away there. Dropped away. Fumbled around. Back court.
About 3 times.
Finally gets called on the back court there. Looked like it might have should have been called to play before the pass before that. But that's all right. Good hustle there by the Lady Devils. Lady Lancers to throw it in. Lob over the top there to Warner, was it? Yes. Lays it up and good for 2. Get it into KK. Back to Pulser. Ooh, now the pitcher dribbled up way away from the basket. Over to KK.
Good
gets a
screen.
good screen. Pull up for 3.
Good.
The Lady Lancer is down there on the screen, I believe.
She took a wall up there.
Yeah.
Jackson did a great job of
It was a good screen.
setting that screen. And
Sabanero kind of she didn't see it coming at all.
no,
You're not going to move Powell.
no.
And she sat there like hitting the linebacker.
I'm telling you what, there's a part of me that wish she would have played football this year because she could have made a big difference on her team.
White gives it off there to Wynn. Up top to Myers. Or Warner, rather. Sorry about that. Over to Sanders. Pressure there tipped away by Pulser.
That should have been a backcourt. I don't think Paul's ever touched that. That went off the knee of.
It was really close. Gideon out top. She looks inside to Sanders. Wide open shot up, no good. Offensive board there by Warner, and she'll lay it in. Myers, she'll bring it up the left side this time. Pull it up, get it out to Johnson. Johnson will swing it over to Pulser. Let's give it back to Johnson, but nobody was there. Out of bounds, turnover there on the Lady Devils. 13 seconds to go here. 53-28 Lady Lancers. Lady Lancers will just get the ball in here, and that should do things. Get in there to Rand. She'll go up. No shot attempt there by Warner. That was not Warner. That will be the final of the ball.